This is in fact the sixth session of our Moocs program. Let us start the third unit as per our syllabus, which has been framed for the Mooc session. The third unit actually deals with entering international business. It deals with how to enter into international business. There are different modes, there are different ways, different channels, different methods, different techniques of entering into international trade and business. International business includes, encompasses several tactices, different methods, tactices, technologies or approaches are there, more specifically if I say. For penetrating international markets, companies must select the most suitable entrance mode according to their resources, market potential, risk appetite and long-term business goals. So these points should be taken into account, taken into consideration before entering into a international business. Okay, because you see, businesses, they have got their own size. Some businesses are very large. Say for example ITC Limited, say for example Hindustan Unilever, say for example Infosys, Reliance. These are giant organizations. So they have got their very huge amount of financial resources. All type of resources they have, human resource they have in plenty. They have lot of capital in their pockets. They have got huge what you call connectivity. They have got huge channel, men, material and money. They are abundant with all these sources. So their aims, objectives, goals, limitations, challenges will be different from a small organization which is located in a remote area or in a village. So all these things should be taken into consideration before an organization intends to enter into a what you call international business or foreign market. Now let us discuss about other thing. The predominant methods. These are the methods, ways, approaches, or you can say techniques for entering international business are. First one is exporting. Second one is licensing and franchising. Then is contract manufacturing. Thereafter you have got foreign direct investment, and one more method is also there, which is mergers and acquisition. We call it M&A. So each option presents unique advantages and disadvantages, and they actually depend upon the nature of the particular business, the nature of the type of product that particular company manufactures. Now let us deal with the first point, that is exporting. Now this is a very common term. Exporting means anything which moves from the domestic locality to a outer locality, we call it export. And from national perspective, we say any product, services or goods which are transferred from the national territory of a country to cross territory, crossing the territory, crossing the international border and going to some other country and selling the product, services and goods there. So this is known as exporting. Opposite of exporting is importing. So this is one way through which international business can be explored, it can be accessed, and these days rules and regulations are much more sophisticated for exporting. All countries, they've got their own acts, they've got own rules, regulations for exporting different type of products and communities. Some exports of certain type of goods, they carry lower amount of tax, and export of certain type of goods, they carry higher amount of tax, and certain type of goods are totally exempted from taxes also. There was a time when India had 100% export oriented units which were exempted from taxes. Right now also there are certain areas where tax collected from export industries is quite less, and the tariff rates are on the lower side just to promote a particular sector, or just to give more uh, push to a particular sector. The tariff rates, the tax rates are kept on the lower side. And when a particular sector becomes mature, when a particular sector becomes self-sufficient, in that particular situation, the government of any country, a normal policy, so they normally enhance the amount of tariff or taxes. Okay, anyhow, types of exporting, we have two types of exporting. One is direct exporting and the second one is indirect exporting. In direct exporting, you have company markets its products directly to consumers or importers in the international market. So those companies who sell their product directly to the consumers of some other country, they are called, that is known as direct exporting. For example, you will find Indian products, Indian spices, Indian food items in foreign countries, Indian textile products you will find in foreign countries, Indian cloth you will find in foreign countries. Directly those companies that sell those products without any intermediary in foreign market. Yes, we have examples of such type of companies. Vedanta Fashion is there. Likewise, jewelry companies are also there. For instance, Titan is there. So this also manufactures jewelry items and sells directly in the foreign market. And likewise, so many. Titan is a very prominent example. Textile companies like Raymond, Vimal, Siaram Silk, they also sell their product directly in foreign countries. Likewise, numerous examples you can cite. Second one is indirect exporting. So indirect exporting, actually it employs some middlemen. Directly the companies that do not sell in a foreign country, so they employ a middleman such as export agent and trading companies to market its products internationally. So that depends upon the convenience of the company. So intermediaries are also there, so they help to sell the product of a particular company in some other country. They take some commission from that particular company. So likewise in India also, so many Bangladeshi products you will find these days. So they do not sell it directly, they sell it through a via media. Likewise, so many other examples are also there. There are some pharma companies which do not sell their product directly. They sell their product through a via media. Pfizer is one such example. Novartis is another example. They are the best example of indirect exporting. Anyhow, what are the advantages of exporting? Low cost gets reduced, flexibility, can quickly enter or exit foreign markets based on performance. So a company can easily enter, easily it can exit depending upon its performance. Market testing is also there. Alright, it allows a company to test a new market without significant commitments. So they can do, companies can do experiment. If they want, they can sell their product in a particular country. They can do some sort of experiment. If it works, well and good. If it does not work, they can withdraw from that particular country. Disadvantages of exporting. Tariffs and trade barriers are clear, right? So the best example of trade barriers is right now it is going on, the trade war between China and Russia. Almost all the countries are bearing the brunt of this, including India. So this trade war between countries and trade barriers are also there. Okay, so because of this, at times export and imports both become much more challenging. I had cited the example of Russia-Ukraine war. During that particular time, Russia was sanctioned with a lot of what you call ban, and because of which Russian products could not be sold in other countries. India reaped the benefit of that particular situation. Other countries missed the opportunity. Anyhow, transportation cost, high transportation cost. When products move, they have to be shipped through voyage, that is through sea, in containers, so that includes transportation cost. Longer the distance, higher will be the transportation cost. That is another drawback of exports. And limited control, yes, definitely. So when a product is just sold in some other country, then definitely the control will be reduced to a great extent. Now let me share some slides with you students to make this particular video much more interesting. Just a moment. uh, Let me start. Okay. Right. So these are the new slides for you, and let me come over to page number 21 directly. So before that, okay, right, okay, just a moment. Yes. Okay, just a moment. Right. So this is the first slide. Okay, right. Just give me 1 second. Right. So, this is the third unit, Introduction to Modes of Entering International Business. So, we have discussed about this. The second one is Prominent Methods for Entering International Markets. We have discussed about this also. You can just put a glimpse on this. Exporting, licensing, alright, franchising also there. We'll discuss about the second one right now, licensing. But before that, I had completed that exporting. Okay, just take a glimpse of these points. Direct exporting, we spoke about type of exporting, where we discussed about direct exporting, we discussed about indirect exporting also, and all these points we have discussed. Then you can take a look at advantages of exporting. So these are just the bullet points, and very short explanation is there. If you want, you can elaborate that explanation also. So these are the advantages which has been mentioned. Disadvantages of exporting also we have discussed about all these points. Okay. Then we discussed about licensing. We discussed about the meaning of licensing. We discussed about the advantages of licensing and disadvantages of licensing as well. Okay. Now, okay. If you have got any doubt, you can ask me, dear participants.